And we're back. Well, I mean, technically, we're not back yet. I haven't moved out of my starting soon screen, but yeah, act natural. I'm gonna act natural too. You guys ready to see how I can turn on my streamer identity? It's all a ruse. It's a long con. Okay, we've spent a minute staring at the starting soon screen. We've done the streamer requisites. That's right, get them peppercorns. Robert, you are a pro. I have something to say about that. I'll talk about it during stream. Something that I stumbled into yesterday. Are you guys ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, fun, fun, fun. Let's do it. How do, ladies and jerks? It is I, your boy, 6 2/3, back here again with another Sixplay, I guess, of World of Horror. It's been a minute since I played World of Horror. It is a Lovecraftian Junji Ito roguelite resource management game. It is famously known as a 1-bit or 2-bit game because it's all done in Microsoft Paint, you know? Which is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I find the fact that they did it all in Microsoft Paint to be more scary and unnerving and disturbing. And so that's why it's one of my favorite games. It's my therapy game. It's the game that I go to when I don't really want to play anything else because I got a lot of things to beat in this game. So, that's my intro. That's my non-intro intro. You guys ready? Let's get into it. All right, just like always, we're gonna do a vanilla run and then we're gonna do a chaos run. So we're gonna vanilla it, try to find a color that doesn't look like Game Boy puke. This is pretty good. This works. We'll go with this. All right, I think it's extracurricular. We'll do combat will be as is, difficulty be as is. We'll do the Halloween timeline though, the Halloween timeline. And like I said, we're gonna do a vanilla run, so we're just gonna do extracurricular activity. Yeah, skeptic. Yeah. All right, let's go through the intro. The city of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something is strange is happening in our town. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down, stops at its last station, the end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. And we're on! Let's see here, which god do we have? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. That's fine. That's an easy neg, you know. What do we have? We have enthrallment, support, investigation, gain an additional follower, discard on use, cost 4 reason. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Discard on use. We can actually cast that right off the bat, really. Yeah, we got Asato. If we let him go, he's a witch. She, he, witch. Talk. Looks around. Did you hear that? No, never mind. All right, if we let him go, it gains 2 spells. That's not bad though. Like, no, Carrison already with the peppercorns. Holy Lord, have you all tried peppercorns? Because pretty soon you're gonna have to ask Carrison for them. She's got them all. She's stockpiling them. Like, you never know where she's gonna need to make a pepper gourmets, you know? Oh, Techie Rob also the with the peppercorns. Well, since we're just giving them out, you know, like by all means, I suppose we can give Robert one. We can spare one for Robert. Okay, we're not gonna randomize this because this is vanilla run, so we're gonna choose the ones that we want. I forgot to look up the ending guides though. Shit. Whoa. Carrison, don't mind me streaking through here like a 75-year-old retirement home escapee. Well, they tend to smell like pee-pee. So, accurate? Carrison doesn't smell like pee-pee. She smells like enchilada sauce. She doesn't smell like enchilada sauce. When she sweats a lot, she smells a little bit like enchilada sauce. But other than that, she smells wonderful and lovely all the time. So that's it. We're doing some inside baseball. We're doing some inside jokes. Okay, ramen shop appears from where it was once in an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. How dare! No, it's fine, baby. It's funny because Carrison thinks that, like, there are times where Carrison thinks that she's got an aroma on her. Ooh, we got an empty bottle. Nice. Empty bottle, empty bottle. And she's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so stinky. And I'm like, baby, you don't even smell. It's like, I don't even, there's no aroma or musk coming from you right now. Like, let's see, stamina. We'll do EXP boost because our stamina and our reason, those are our life points. Our HP right there and our PP right there. So we'll just do EXP boost. And then we got to come over here to our closet. And there's funds in our piggy bank. We got to choose our outfit for the day, guys. We got to get dressed. This looks good. This looks good. I like it. I like it. There it is. And we'll begin with our mysteries. All right, 5 mysteries. You can tackle mini order. Let's see. Well, it says 5, but for this one, there's only 4. It looks like I got a lot of these endings, though. So let's try to find one that we don't have a lot of endings for. Which, I mean, we're coming to the point in this game where we've almost done all of... I know there are still mysteries to unlock. There we go. That's a good one. Okay, so we haven't done that one. Nightmare News of the Noisy Nails. John, what do you get when you have 12 enchiladas? A footalada. A footalada? 12... Oh, inch. Oh, Jonathan. Jonathan. Oh, John, it's funny. Yesterday, I was editing videos all day long. I've been doing some video editing. We're gonna go with this one. I've been doing some video editing, and just to peek behind the curtain, I'm trying to make some sizzle reels because, you know, at some point in time, I'm gonna force everybody to watch ads, as is the streamer tradition. But during those ads, for the people that sub, I'm just gonna have sizzle reels playing. And like I have different categories like box art, gameplay. One of those categories is named John. So you're getting your own sizzle reel category, brother. Bizarre Brewitt of the blood-curdling botanist, your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he and why would he need so much fertilizer? Why would he need so much fertilizer? You got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something interesting. Okay, we did the Mycology Maniac, the side quest. We don't have to do it this time. So in this case, Carrison, lol, I was just typing into Ask Six a question about your recent video editing projects. Well, you can still ask. You can still ask. I won't answer unless you ask. We're going to the schoolyard. We got to get some allies. We'll just ask. Latest gossip. Wailing sound, third stall. She's grunting one out. Same brain cell. You can borrow the brain cell today. Give it back. I need it. You can have it. You can have it. After this, I plan on, you know, getting heroically stoned. And then, okay, good. He's gonna join us. -1 to luck. We're getting rid of his ass. We don't need him. Get the fuck out of here. Heroically stoned, and then just work on OTL and watch Carrison. Watch Carrison do a stream today. Carrison is going to stream. I don't know if you guys knew who she is. Carrison, what's your name again? Carrison will be streaming later today, probably not too long after I stream. That's why we're doing an early stream now, because today is like the only day that Carrison has off during the work week. And so, you know, we wanted to make 1+1 to charisma. Fantastic. We wanted to make sure she had some time so she can stream, because it's been a minute since she streamed. So we're gonna do our early morning bullshit. That way she has enough time to stream later. We'll share a creepy story. We don't have any EXP. I mean, we could force her to help us, but that might not work. Ah, Karazin! Thank you for the 46 bits, you sucker. 1,000 thanks for the Nepo shout out and early stream. Of course, baby. Like, I want you to start streaming, you know? Like, I love when you stream. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. I was just like, can't believe I rooked this girl into being a streamer like me. I was like, that way I'm not the only sweaty gamer in this house, you know? I was like, me and Karison were both growing a neck beard. It's she's got me beat by a couple inches, but I'll catch up. Oh, we got new ones. Don't have time for games. I could threaten them more, but each time I threaten them, try to force them, you know, like it'll just increase my doom. We're already up to 14%. Holy shit. Okay, he joined us. That's good. +1 to charisma. Okay, we got a lot of charisma, so that's good. All right, that should be enough. We got 3 people. We need to get a weapon, though. We need a weapon. So in order to go get a weapon, we got to go to the town. Yeah. Right? No, that's the hospital. Where's the town? Investigate your home, library, pharmacy. It's been a minute, guys. There it is right there. Shop for items. And of course, here it is. Oh, thank you for the cringe emote. Wonderful. I'll be teaching everyone about neurosurgery and short staffing. You should. You should. People like that stuff. People like a peek behind the curtain. Because, you know, granted, all the people here on Twitch, you know, how many of them are nurses? How many of them work in hospitals? You know, probably not a whole bunch. And so it's just like to get that insight into a world of business or a world that they know nothing about. People like that stuff. You guys ready? Had to be done. Had to be done. All right, we have 7 funds. We got a lot of money. We got a lot of money. We do need a weapon. We do need a weapon. A different world of horror. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Karison had an interesting first day at work. She started her new contract yesterday at her old stomping grounds. And for the most part, it went pretty well. Like, I mod for 1 doctor and 1 nurse. Oh, no joke, Rob, do you? That's weird, man. All right, here's the story, Robert. Here's the anecdote. And an aeronautical engineer. Rob gets everywhere. I told Karison when she came home yesterday, I was just like, I am fairly certain that Robert has his tendrils everywhere on Twitch, everywhere. Cause just for shits and giggles, you know? Like I was editing videos yesterday and I was just like, hey, let me just go out into the retro world of streamers and, you know, see what's out there, see who's out there, start talking to people, see if I like new streamers, you know, do the whole grassroots, like support, and, you know, try to grow slowly and not just like go and spam, you know, my promos into people's chats and whatnot. I don't do that shit. I just try to have actual connections with real people, like a real human being. And then, you know, if they like me, that's cool. We hang out. I hang out in their stream. They hang out in mine, blah, 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 blah. And so I just picked a random streamer, random ass streamer. Like, and it was like on the second page, halfway through the second page. Someone that I have never heard of, someone that I had never talked to, someone I hadn't seen in any of our circles, any of our streamer circles. Go in there, start talking to him. Cool guy, like no problems. Like I enjoyed their stream. And then like right up in the upper right-hand corner, like, you know, it says gifted subs, Techie Rob, 93 gifted subs. I was like, what the fuck, Rob? I was like, you're everywhere. It's like, good Lord. I was like, I mean, I applaud it. No, you know, detraction or anything. I'm just like, God damn, man. Rob's tentacles, they're all over the place. I was like, and I had never even heard of the streamer. Like, that streamer had never shown up in, you know, our circles or the people that we hang out with. But I was like, man, whatever Rob's doing, he's doing it very, very well. So hats off to Rob. Okay, moving on. Now that I've possibly embarrassed Robert. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street. You could have swore it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. -1 to reason. Well, that's not good. That's not good. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere. The old man says, help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. I'll help you move the dirt, brother, but I was like, is there payment for this, you know? Karrison to Rob, are you taking applications from another nurse? Rob Karrison, of course. They have the grossest and most intriguing anecdotes. God, man, some of the things that Karrison has told me, like about surgeries. Karrison is an operating room nurse, so she sees the worst of the worst. She sees human beings at their worst, you know. Like, and Lord, the stories are very entertaining, very entertaining. Karrison to Rob, ooh, perfect. Sending you my CV on Discord. The only way, the natural way. Rob, sorry, I've been cultivating a myth of omnipresence. You got nothing to apologize about, brother. I was just like, the fact that your reputation precedes you, and you know, everything that, all the interactions that I've had with you and the interactions you've had with other streamers and like watching your streams, I'm just like, there's a reason Rob is so beloved, you know? It's like, it's not hard to figure out. Like, he's a cool cat. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder, seeing the weird woman reaching into her pocket and producing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. You mind if I borrow it? Okay. Aspiring model, -1 to damage. That's nothing. That's nothing. We're just gonna hack away at her. Chance to hit 50%. That's not that great. Dexterity base. Well, I wonder why it's so low. All right, we're just gonna press X to win. Missed. Hit. Is she weak to that kind of weapon? Oh Lord, her face just dropped off. Whoops-a-doodle. You need to work on those staples. All right, we're just gonna press X to win. It's a simple battle. There it is. Wait, what's that? Oh, we got lucky earrings. Okay. Legit. Equip +2 to luck. Festival souvenir. Love it. Fancy earrings. That's what they look like. We equip it. Cool. We need a B slot item though. We do need a B slot item. We're gonna shop for items. Oh, I forgot that you have to hover over to actually read it. Okay, that worked out because that is a B slot item. 1 to knowledge and flash combat adds a chance to dodge. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we're good to go, boys. We're doing a pretty good run. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. So, chat, what's going on with you guys, chat? Like, I know today is only Tuesday, so it's the beginning of the work week. Like, you guys got anything scandalous happening today or this week? You guys got any scandalous plans? As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. -2 to reason. Okay. I'm afraid of crops. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going into the thicket. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There, you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something or someone. Reveal yourself! Failure. How can it be failure? My charisma is an 8, man. 8 out of 10. We're still dying out here. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly, you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him! You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. Man, they just slap some Band-Aids on that shit. Rob, not much lined up today. Just some work followed by many hours of video editing. No joke, Rob. Like, Rob, let me ask you a question about your stream setup. Well, your computer rig, basically. Like, first of all, what chair are you using? Do you use a Herman Miller chair? That's a question. And then 2, what video editor are you using? That's something that I'm just like, I know how to like make a mega clip. I know how to do like very baby mode, like the initial entrance level editing. But I'm gonna have to do some YouTube tutorials to learn how to like actually, you know, really legitimately edit, because I'm gonna try to self-teach myself in the next 2 years. When you open your eyes, all right, -2 to stamina, and we got a status. What's the status? When taking stamina damage in combat, replace hasty aid with a new random injury. Wonderful. Rob answered, I have a used leather Chesterfield chair. Ooh, Chesterfield. Ooh. Man, there's been a lot of Chesterfields in Chester in my life. Like, and shortcut for video, or shortcut for video editing. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down because I'm just like, you know, We're just using Lightworks for video editing, and you know, we just need to do some research to learn. We gotta learn big shout out clips to honor Rob. That's right. We gotta embarrass this man. Like, I'm gonna go out of my way to take out of context clips of him, just so I can BSO him on mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Well, we gotta cut it open. Yeah, you cut the tree and quench your thirst with the dark red sap. I love it. +3 to stamina. Just a little blood in the morning, get you going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get a grip! You quicken your pace and leave the menacing path. -1 to reason. Resolved. You stumble across a half-eaten deer carcass. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Robert, shotcut is pretty basic, but I only use it to assemble scenes built with GIMP, Image Magic, and FFmpeg. I know the words that you're speaking are English, but let's write this down. GIMP, Image Magic, and FFmpeg. We are doing some data extraction this morning. You learn from the best. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know. Techie speak is intriguing, correct? +4 to do. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Okay. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Well, we have to. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Yolazith is getting closer. +3 to doom. Shit. Karrison, fast forward moving picture experts group. Moving pictures. Have you been hanging out with York again? He likes the talkies. There we go. We're coming across a clearing. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. And by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Try to decipher the signs. See, if you don't have the camera, this option is not available. So we take a picture to analyze later. You take a picture of the carvings to compare them to various sources at home. +10 to EXP. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bada bing. We're moving on, boys. Oh, fuck. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus, we got a curse. We've been cursed! Oh, we got holes. Oh, each day more holes appear. Oh, blah, blah. Ah, we got Frederick Dango. He came back. He came back for more peppercorn samples. Oh. Karrison, and GIMP is an acronym for GNU Image Manipulation Program, a freely distributed program for such tasks as photo retouching, image composition, and image authoring. Oh, okay. So it's like open source Photoshop. I love it. Big fan. Karrison, I looked it up, as Freddie would say. That's right. Like, absolutely. Like, that's right. Shout him out. Shout out Techie Rob. Like, get his licks in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, by all means, guys, you should definitely follow Techie Rob. He's literally my favorite weekend streamer to see in the mornings. Like, he has a very, very avuncular vibration to him, and it is very, very charming. It's easy to warm up to, guys. Like, oh, that's right. Shout out Frederick Dango. Frederick Dango, he beat Broken Sword 2 yesterday. Absolutely great stream yesterday, by the way, Rob. Not Rob. Well, yes, YouTube Rob, but in context, Freddie. Like, Freddie, your stream was really good yesterday. It was like the first stream that I was able to watch from beginning to end without any interruptions. I was just sitting here the entire time. Really good stream, brother. Like, it seemed like Fred started out with a hype train, and it seemed like that momentum boosted him and carried him like the rest of the stream. He had good energy. He kept it the entire time. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. All right, we're going in. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the floor, or the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize as Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. All right. Oh, he's got -3 to everything. That sucks. That's not good. Hey, what's going on, Zeta? GIMP is great. Well, Zeta definitely knows a lot about open source and modding. So if Zeta's saying it's great and Rob is using it, I definitely trust y'all. Like, I don't know shit about shit. Carrison, I'm depressed. I missed Freddy's epic finish of Broken Sword 2. Did you ever find out what to do with the panties? Well, at the end of the stream, he put them on, which I was like, this is a family show. Like, I was surprised by it. We're not going to protect the gardener. I think I already... Yeah, we're not going to protect him. Will attack me instead of Shiro-san? I don't want that. We're just going to lead him out. Just going to lead him out. Damn, man, we got the holes. Turn 2 begins. We're leading him out. Keep leading him. Carrison, wow! I missed panty wearing too? You did. It was a lacy little thing. Like, it was a little too hot for Twitch, but you know, everybody enjoyed it. I'll have to check the VOD. You will. I was gonna say, it was like, George uses them as a makeshift oven mitt in the first act. It's hilarious. They sit in the inventory for the rest of the game and never used again. Point and click adventure games. Am I right, guys? Am I right, you know? Like, all right, we're leading them out. Oh, we got them out. Cool. Well, that was pretty easy. Vines whip you, covering your exposed skin in deep lacerations. You cry in pain, dropping the body of Shiro-san. There's no way you'll be able to save him. With a heavy heart, you run, leaving the man you were supposed to protect behind. Whoops-a-doodle. More holes are spreading on your body. Ew. Ugh. Gross. Gross. The old god stirs. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, village, mansion, forest, cost 1 more doom. That's not really that bad. It's not really that bad. We got a small key. Something's rummaging in our mailbox. We wouldn't know because we still don't have mailbox access. I'm like, how we doing, Mark? No, have y'all tried peppercorns? Joke's on you. More peppercorns for me. That's right. Get them, Mark. Get them while you can. Before the tariffs, you know, do that joke over and over again. Reason? We need reason? We'll do reason. I mean, we don't really need reason, but it'll be all right. That's right. Give Zeta a follow, guys. If you see Zeta streaming, because he is trying vociferously to become affiliate level. If you see him streaming, just hang out in the stream. Just send him a couple of chats, hang out in the stream. We're trying to get Zeta to affiliate. Me and Carrison are leading the charge to get Zeta to affiliate. Like, he deserves it, man. He's putting a lot of work and effort into his streams, and he deserves the next step. Because, like, basically, you know, until you're an affiliate, you can't really do what you want to do on Twitch. Like, I remember it took me, I think it was like 8 days to get affiliate or so. And like, it's hard streaming on Twitch without all of the gadgets and widgets and the things that you need to make it your own thing. So help him out. Help out a boy who needs the help, you know? Okie dokie. Nightmare news with the noisy nails. The morbid killing spree continues as another body is found in the city's river. Every victim shares one common trait. Their finger and toenails are missing. They've been pried off. Well, this might hit home to certain people. No names. Why nails? Could the killer have a hidden motive? It's me. I hate finger. I've had my fingernails bent all the way back and they've fallen off. I've had toenails fall off. It's gross. You must hurry up before they claim another victim. With no leads, a trip to the police station could be useful. Your friend's cousin works there and she could help you. Time is of the essence, so you decide to take a shortcut through the abandoned building site. My mother, she has a 500-pound Seneca African tortoise. And I've said it on stream before, but one day he got constipated. And tortoises, if they get constipated, they die. And you have to put him in a kiddie pool in order to get, you know, his guts to basically warm up and loosen up so he can shit. The only problem is when I picked him up, me and my stepfather, when we picked him up, his spines on his feet bent back every single nail on my left hand, and like 3 of them fell off. So like anytime I see anything that has to do with like fingernails coming off, I'm like, it's brutal. With no leads, a trip to the police station could be useful. Your friend's cousin works there and she could help you. Time is of the essence. So you decide to take a shortcut through the abandoned building site. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did the side quest. So we come over here and we're good. We don't need any items. We don't need any peoples either. So we'll just investigate downtown. Karis and Zeta are resident cyborg. That's right, he cyborged so hard last night. He cyborged so hard last night. He literally broke the game. The game broke. Like it shut down on him, had to reboot twice. I was just like, holy shit, man. I was like, this boy be Balatroing it. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping in this neighborhood. Oh shit, we don't have the map. We get lost. All right, you spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up at the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. More doom. Shit. Reluctantly, your friend's cousin gives you a photocopied file. You thank her and leave quickly. The school building seems like a safe place to study the file. Really? Really? Safe place? Safe place? Carson the Frederick. Yay! Panties command. A long crow may have told me that we may be getting Freddy Plays Final Fantasy VII. I hope so. I really, really hope so. I would love to watch Freddy stream Final Fantasy VII, especially because I don't think he's played Final Fantasy VII before, so it's all going to be kind of new to him. I'm sure in the gamer cultural consciousness, he's, you know, absorbed some Final Fantasy VII in his days, but like, man, really want to see him play that. Be really, really interesting. It's cool. Be a really, really long stream. Like, you thought Earthbound was long. I wonder how he's going to get around that, because I was telling Karison last night, I was just like, Final Fantasy VII is not the most family appropriate stream. I mean, it's not like out and out crude. There's no nudity or anything. There's some adult themes, but you know. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of the teammates in casual clothes, smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Cotton? Come jog with me? After a bit of playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired but satisfied with yourself. All right, so -1 stamina, 2 to reason. Love it. That's right, shout him out. Shout out Mark. We're shouting out Mark. Go follow Mark. Go hang out in Mark's streams. When's the next time you're streaming, Mark? Like, are you adhering to your schedule? Are you streaming today? The victims of the serial killer seem to be chosen randomly. There's no obvious pattern in regard to age, sex, and education. You should continue your search in a hospital where the victims are. Okay, I'll continue my search in where the victims are. Investigate killer encounter. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. What's going on, Frank? This world is a world of horror, damn it. That's right. What, huh? Mark, why are you yelling at me? I'm delicate. I just wanted to make sure you heard the shout out. Because I'm shouting out. Does this work? Does this actually add octave? That's right, Frank. That's right. Get your peppercorns. Have y'all tried peppercorns? You're going to need them. You're going to need them. We're going to institute all sorts of new crazy redeems, especially once we get the green screen in. We're going to have a green screen. This whole wall is going to be green screen. It's going to be disgusting. Mark, it makes you sound like you're on old-time radio. Well, good. That works. That's what we do here. 6 2/3 channel. And I am planning on streaming later. Yes, okay, fantastic, Mark, wonderful. Like, definitely go give Mark a follow. You doing blueprints today? You can't shake off the feeling that you're being watched by a reason. Well, some of us like to be watched, you know. You try to sneak into the mortuary, but the hospital staff is on alert. You decide to wait here a bit. Maybe you'll manage to find a way in. Okay, let's check out the hospital. Oh, Lord. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. Karison, it's you. Even kind of looks like you, baby. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the calm moment. We're asking. Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. You must leave this place. Plus 10 to EXP, minus 2 reasons. Shit. Blueprints is a very strong possibility. Well, hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. The more I see people play that game, especially Mark, I'm just like, man, that game does look really funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the Gigantify Lenny. Look at him, he's so cute. He's got the greatest ears. Carrison, our resident Blueprints Ultimate Dance Party DJ, voice actor, man of many hats, and his trusty sidekick, Lenny, deserve all the love too. That's correct. All the love. Absolute. Carrison, I won't be starting in nurse practice till I get more letters after my name. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Like, you get some more letters after your name. I was just like, you got enough letters. Like, one of the mortuary technicians acts strangely, has left the building and returned twice already. Each time he comes back, an ambulance with a new victim arrives. Oh, what could that mean? I wonder. You are stopped by a tall man wearing a dirty kabuki mask. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Give me your fingers. You hesitate, seeing something metallic in the man's hand. Guys, what are we doing? Are we giving him the fingers? Agree? Or are we running? Which one? You decide, chat. I'm gonna catch up on chat while you guys are deciding. Frederick Dango to Carrison, it's definitely on the cards. We haven't played any jank since Men in Black, so that might need to happen. Yes! Yes! Make it happen! Final Fantasy VII is my favorite Final Fantasy, so I would love to see Freddy play that game. Carrison, was about to ask, where's Lenny? Where's Lenny? That's right. Carrison, give him the fingers. Okay, thank you, Mark. You extend your arm, and the masked man grabs your hand, studying it. Before you can protest, he takes a pair of pliers out of his pocket and rips off one of your nails. Why? -1 to stamina. You notice that the man keeps his hospital key in a back pocket. If you could steal it, entering the hospital would be easier. Well, let's steal it. Oh, I like how my home looks like this. It's basically how this home looks, you know? Like, investigate downtown. Whoa. Carrison, FNP-C or APRN. I don't know what any of that means. Not a word. Frederick Dingo, Ms. Carrison 4, BSc, SSC. Y'all are, again, you guys are speaking the English language, but I don't understand it. Mark Carrison, he's out terrorizing the local wildlife. He's out most of the time. He's basically a barn cat nowadays. And Carrison, how ironic. Six just turned into a barn cat too. I am a back porch cat now. I don't leave the house, and when anybody gets close to the backyard, I hiss at them. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. We can steal his gun. You would think the gun would be good. It's not that great though. Check his wounds for clues. Escape before more people. Let's check his wounds. Oh, we gained a level. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before everyone arrives, or anyone arrives. Okay, we got a new level. Nice. Let's level up, guys. Oh, fast swimmer? Yes! Fast swimmer, so good. All right, Mark's going out for alert and returning to the anonymous Aether. Enjoy, Mark. Enjoy returning back to the place where you were before you were born. I can't wait. It's only a matter of time, and I'll be joining you. Knowledge. Yeah, we need knowledge. We'll boost our knowledge. There we go. We got fast swimmer. It's the best perk you can get in the game. Absolute best. Resolve. Oh, I'm sorry. You excuse yourself after bumping into the man. He frowns and hurries away, not noticing that you've managed to steal his hospital keys. Yoink. Those are mine now. Thank you. Going in. I guess I should try to. Uh-oh. They performed countless dissections to find the answer. Instead, they found it. Ooh, anatomy horror. Yep. Oh, it's got an eye in the middle of it. This is what Carrison brings home every day she works at the hospital. She brings home a dissected corpse. They're just like, they weren't doing anything with it. We'll just add it to the collection. I was like, okay, baby. It's gonna start to smell at some point in time, you know? Is this a ghost? Oh, it is a ghost. So we can't camera flash. I mean, we'll flash it. We cannot, because it's incorporeal. We cannot actually attack it with physical weapons. Assess the situation. I mean, we'll go ahead and assess the situation. Then we'll camera flash it. We'll get a selfie with it, you know? Is that all the sever their ties to this world? Okay. Deals 3 damage. Oof, that's gonna be rough, man. Oh, we can't even do that. That sucks. All right, well, we can do defensive actions, right? We can do defensive actions. Assess the situation. Ask your ally to combat skill. Reduces your experience. Raises your chance to hit by 10. That's not really gonna help us. Oh, we can't even do any of these. Yeah, incorporeal enemy. You can't do nothing for that. Dodge. We can dodge, though. I think. Meditate. Brace for impact. Yeah, we'll brace for impact. All right, launch it. Garrison, I never bring home things from work. Never? Never? I was gonna say, we have a stack of bodies down in the basement that seem to feel different about that. Those stay in the cabin of curiosities at work. Floor 1 basement. Okay. Okay. I understand. You have to act a certain way in public. I get it. I get it. I won't out you. This is a ghost. It's weak against fire. It's got no special skill. Spirits of countless patients killed in the name of science. Karrison, you want to say something about that? You want to say something about that? Killed in the name of science. We'll just sever their ties. That's all we can do. Because I don't have any flames or spells. I don't have any spells. And we got holes. We still got holes. Gross. Gross. We're just going to keep severing it. That's all we can do. All right. We're getting beat up, but it's okay. It'll be all right. There we go. We killed it. Bada bing. It's getting dark, and the suspicious man has not yet returned. Now is your only chance to check out the mortuary and learn about the serial killer's victims. Here we go. We have to learn about the victims. Using the hospital key, you've managed to enter the mortuary floor unnoticed. The hospital floor is eerily quiet. You prepare your weapon, wondering what's going to happen next. We're going to enter. The whole room has a pungent, irritating smell. You can barely stand. It's pine saw. All the dissection tables are empty, and you're afraid to think where the bodies are now. You must hurry up before the suspected killer returns back. Okay, well, we'll leave the room. The masked man jumps from behind the door, and you barely dodge his blade. I can't let you leave this room. Are you going to become his last victim? Fuck no, I'm not. Kabuki killer, the desperate father. -1 to stamina, that's not too bad. We're good on stamina. We got any special actions? Guys, I've got just an impressive headache right now, man. I swear to God, I woke up this morning and I'm just like, am I getting sick? Am I getting sick? I really don't want to be sick. Like, let's see. Can we dodge? Yeah, let's dodge. Hold on. Assess the situation. We need to assess the situation. We need to figure out who this guy is. Assess the situation. We're going to blind him. Oh, we can't do both though, right? Dodge? No. Don't have enough. Okay, assess the situation. Meditate. I mean, we can no, can't even do that either. All right, we're just going to start stabbing him. Yeah. Yeah, stabs. It's going to be... Oh, we can dodge. Okay, we'll dodge. No, all right. Asao Shiraishi lost his daughter in an accident. Now he's determined to do anything to bring her back. Okay, he's weak against blunt. I don't have blunt. I have sharp, but that kind of sucks. That's fine. We'll go ahead and we'll power up the strong attack. Prepare, strong attack, and then we're just gonna press X to win. Okay, that was good. Missed. All right, not too bad. We're still doing all right. We'll just do the exact same thing. Power up, do the strong attack, and then we'll go ahead and we'll save that. That way we don't have to, do it all over again. Oh, he still kicks me in my leg. Very rude. Absolutely rude. And he's dead. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. The dreaded Kabuki killer finally falls to the ground dead. You alert the hospital staff, and soon the whole floor is swarming with police. After a brief interrogation, you're free to go. 2 questions still remain. What did the killer do with the nails of his victims, and who broke the mortuary's window and fled before the cops arrived? Did we get the other ending? I don't know. More holes are spreading. God, man, we got so many old... The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Adds an additional floor. That's not terrible. That's not really a bad detraction. Not a bad penalty. We do need to make some amaranth water. I know Amaranth is in the news lately for she literally had a like a 20-hour long fight with her husband on stream. I was just like, ooh, Lord. Some people are, of course, there are always people, you know, who naturally say that it was done to get hits. And maybe, who knows, you know. Let's see here. Stamina. We need more stamina. There it is. Bada bing. Cool. All right, moving on. Moving on. Let's see. We've already gotten all the endings for that one. We'll do Vigil. We'll do Vigil. We haven't done the second one. You've received an official looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? Ooh, is it Nintendo? Is it Nintendo? I use only original hardware, Nintendo. I don't emulate. You wouldn't download a car, would you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. Oh, okay. Okay, it's good. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? I feel like a lot. Following the directions from the ladder, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Okay, we gotta explore the mansion. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Whoa, someone's happy. We got some geology that's very, very turned on. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. We can touch it, retreat it, study. Our knowledge is 7. That's not bad. Let's try it. Study. Success! You recognize some of the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? More EXP. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask him what's going on in here. Okay. Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on the necklace before. If you want to pay respects to the old creep, follow the corridor to the right. Okay. We'll explore. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork, but that's just a legend, right? We could rifle through the cupboard. We could check out the sewing machine. I think if we check out the sewing machine, we get the needle and thread item. I don't know what happens if we rifle through the cupboard, though. Let's check it out. Oh, that's not good. I found you at last. That's not good, boys. That's not good. If I remember right, that opens up something awful or something terrible is hunting you down, which is a run ender. It ends the run. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie there. What was the correct battle clap order? Maybe other guests will know. I did the order last time. So I think what I'll do this time is I'm not going to do any of the clap order because we're trying to get the last ending. And I think the last ending is the one that you just don't do anything. A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going through his cheek. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. All right. Well, thank you for our pamphlet. We got a little pamphlet, like our haunted ritual. The spiritual person, it would have been bow, 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 but it doesn't matter. We're gonna ignore all of that and see what happens. I could just solicit John to ask him how to get the second ending because I don't actually know. So John, if you remember, if you know, you can tell me. Let's see. Inspect his foot. I'm not gonna do anything yet, actually. Dilapidated corridor, master bedroom. That's where the corpse is. So we're just gonna explore. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna let that corpse rot. What the heckin' is this game? Hey, what's going on, Jawsome? Good hanging out in your stream yesterday, brother. Like, I definitely look forward to your Earthbound and Journey to Silius streams. I'm definitely looking forward to that shit, man. Thanks for chilling. Not a problem, brother. Not a problem. There you go. Just shout him out. Shout him out. Really funny and interesting and engaging speedrunner. Just stumbled across him yesterday while I was editing videos. He's worth your time. Like, give him the time of the day. Countless spoons fly out of a cupboard where a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. Ooh, a Rumu ghost. Okay. Okay, what we got here? We're gonna assess the situation, and we're gonna flash him. Yeah, we're just gonna lift up our skirt. Spring break, woo! And then, oh, it's a ghost. It's a ghost enemy, so we can't actually. Oh snap! What is Marilyn Manson doing? Oh, you know, I was gonna do the rib mythos, but I held back. I held back on that. Okay, we're gonna come over here. We flashed him. I mean, we could brace for impact, maybe. Ask combat skill. Look for an improvised weapon. Oh yeah, classic legend. It did get bandied about on the playground, that's for damn sure. They were like, did you know Marilyn Manson self-fillets himself? He took out a rib so he could self-fillet himself. And then Marilyn Manson eventually did answer the rumor, because he was just like, if that were true, he's like, you would never see me because I would be self-filleting myself all the time. And I was like, he got us there, guys. He got us there. It's a ghost, it's female, it's a cheap, no special skill, an actor who died in a tragic spoon accident? Spoon. Jawsome, it's amazing how shit got around before the internet. Yeah, brother. Everything was just playground rumor mills, you know? Especially with video games. Can't tell you how many times I followed, you know, some cretin's advice about, oh, I don't know, a nude code in Tomb Raider. And, you know, spent my entire day trying to recreate it so I could see some polygonal tits, and it never happened. Never happened. All lies. That's right, Luigi was playable in Super Mario 64. You look at the monument, it says L was here. Just a bunch of malarkey. Like, all right, we gotta sever this ghost connection to our world. That's the only thing we can do against this ghost. All right, there it is, and we're just gonna have to do it again. That's the only thing we can do here, so we'll just keep doing it. Bada bing, and this, well, no, maybe not. It's gonna take more than, ooh, man, we're running low. Oh, we got a broken jaw now? Oh, we can't cast any spells? Which is fine, I don't have any spells cast, so that's, you know, my broken jaw. We still got holes, ew. Bull. We got the holes, guys, we got the holes. Right, we just gotta, that's all we can do with ghosts, because we don't have any fire spells. There it is, she's dead. Why is all your magic power in your jaw? Well, look at it! Look at it, Jawsome! You know your name, it's in your name. This knife chin, like, that's where all the magic is contained. All right, let's check out the supper. Oh, the smell is so nauseating, it almost makes you sick. -1 to stamina, that's not good. That's not good. All right, let's explore the storage room. Okay, go away. You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? I don't know. Good ambiance, good neighborhood, you know? Low taxes. Check the wardrobe. I checked it. Wardrobe is empty. Okay, well that makes sense. All right, well, the dilapidated corridor, storage room, master bedroom. He's still hanging in there. That's cool. Whatever. Come over here. I can inspect his foot. I don't want to. I don't want to touch those feet. No. My man needs to sandpaper down those cracked heels. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. You guys know the 3 words from Evil Dead? Now's the time, because I can't remember. Baratu, Klaktu, Niktos? I fucked it up. Like, I'm not really, you know, I'm a fake Bruce Campbell fan. You guys can tell. I'm a poser. Throw me upon the rack. Like, I actually love Bruce Campbell, but like, oh God. Well, I feel like we got a meat cleaver. When did we get this? Extra damage against human and monster enemies. Chance to hit kind of sucks. It's a little speed. It's a little slow. It's on the slow side. Techie Rob, the 3 words, I thought it was come get some. It's so funny that, you know, essentially Bruce Campbell popularized that term, and then Duke Nukem took it a step further to the point where I was a slack jaw preteen and I thought it came from Duke Nukem before, you know. I would later come to realize that Duke Nukem was just an amalgamation of like, you know, 80s and 90s like action flick. Like he was literally just an action flick phrase generator is all that he was. We'll go ahead and we'll equip it. I just want to give it a shot. We don't need the vigil pamphlet, to be honest with you. We'll put it in storage. Vicey, there he is. There he is. There's the boy. How you been, Vicey? More like Dookie Nukem. I did love Duke Nukem as a child. Like side-scrolling Duke Nukem wasn't that great, but I did play it a lot. But Duke Nukem 3D, ooh, that was my jam. That's right. Shout him out. Shout him out. Like he's taking a little sabbatical from streaming. He'll be back. They all come back. York, don't read this aloud. Klaatu Barada Nikto. Well, now we have to take it. Oh shit, we got an injury. Grabbing a book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover, plus injury, plus item. Okay, we can use it, get 10 EXP. Oh, that'll give us a new level. What's my injury? God damn, we've seen better days. We are all badly bleeding. Chance of losing 1 stamina with each investigation. That's not good. That's a bad one. That is a bad one. That is a bad one. The highlight was taking a piss, looking in the mirror, and offering strippers cash. You got it. There it is, buddy. Shake it, baby. Chawsome, do you have tetanus shot in your inventory? I do not. I do not. We're just gonna power through the tetanus. Here, I'll just go ahead and use the library book. Yeah, let's check it out. Heavy book with a thick cover. It's long overdue. Vicer, no! He read it! I did. I read it. I had to. I read it from Reddit. We're gonna use it. All right, we got a new level. Hell yeah, that's good. Let's see, leadership, charisma. Charisma's pretty high. Knowledge is also pretty high. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. That's pretty good, but we could re-roll them for. I feel like that's cutting it close, man. If we re-roll them, we're just gonna take one of them. We'll do knowledge, and then we're gonna plus up our stamina. Our stamina's pretty low. There it is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're good to go. Good to go, boys. It's midnight. You should go and pray. No. The guest seems strangely uninterested in this vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Okay. We're studying. It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Ooh. Oh. It's not very unsettling. It's got a, nice form for a plant. Dilapidated bedroom, storage room. Check the wardrobe. Nothing's in there. The body. It's missing. Where is everybody? Uh-oh, guys, it got quiet. It got real quiet. That's scary. Explore the mansion. Chat, are we fighting the feeling or are we getting lost in the light? Which one? Which one is it? We're getting lost in the light? Or are we fighting this feeling? Anytime there's a bright light, I have to stare directly into it. Even if it's an oncoming car, The deer DNA, it activates immediately. Just have to stand in the way and watch our doom take us out. Channel the Mothman. All right, get lost in the light. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever's coming. That's right. That's right. Channel the moth. The chef moth over there. You prepare yourself for whatever's coming. Okay. More reason. Where are you? Uh-oh. Boys, we're going to the abyss. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Kerrison, it's your people. We finally went to Egypt. You should be happy. This is the closest my people. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beast. With no priest to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding the valley. Oh shit, man, we need an empty container. Can we do that real quick? Hold on, 1 stamina. Yeah, let's do it, hold on. Use it. We got, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I have an empty kit. Oh, I guess it only as soon as you interact with it. Well, we got to submerge ourselves in the sacred blood, guys. More blood for the blood god, all right? I do have a blood kink. You take a step into the pool of blood, the crimson liquid burns your skin through your clothes. Besides the boiling blood, something else rushes into your ear canals. The voices of countless scholars revealing forbidden secrets. -3 to stamina, +3 to reason. Okay, cool, nice. I love ancient secrets. Uh-oh. Following a weak, wavering cry, you enter a dark room. Inside, you spot a figure hunched in the corner. You recognize the expensive clothes, but this thing can't possibly be a human. Don't look at me! Oh, transformed by her greed, Akane. Okay, she's actually not that scary because -1 to all kind of sucks, but it's not that bad. She got low HP, so we should be okay. We are gonna assess the situation, then we're gonna blind him, and then we're just gonna chop, 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 and kick, kick, kick. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Weak against fire, transformed by her greed, the family member corrupted by the mansion's eldritch influence. Chance to hit is 100%. That's pretty fucking good. Holy shit. Chance to hit is 100%. Well, we're doing strong attacks then. Vicer, they should make a version of this game, except you're just an insane person. I look forward to any sort of DLC or sequel or anything this man wants to do. Pantaz, I think that's one-man developer. Pantaz, Polish dude. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Study, okay. Store. Oh, kill them! Seems a little direct. Vicer, is this you? Any game that York or I play, or Karrison for that matter, and Vicer is in the chat, immediately when given an option, Vicer is like, kill them! Vicer, yeah, that's kind of how I look like these days. Okay. You got all the dilated pupils, you're 50 feet tall. Makes sense. Explore the mansion. Oh god, oh hell yeah, the investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. That's right, it's time to get a hot bath, boys. Taking a bath. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. That's right. +1 to reason. Not a big fan of baths. It's been a very long time since I have taken a bath. Vicer, I mean, a bath, not bathe. Like I do bathe. Vicer, man, if I was 50 feet tall, nobody would mess with me. I'd mess with you. I'd mess with you. Because I'd be like, look at this short little guy. Because I'm 51 feet tall, you know? Be like, look at this little guy over here. I put my hand on your head to patronize you. You stumble across Otomura, furiously scratching his scar. With each motion, he gets a little deeper. With each motion, more blood appears. With each motion, he takes a step towards you. Okay. Oh, the itching won't stop. Sotomura. Okay. Okay. Let's assess the situation. Let's take a look at him. Let's flash him right in the orbital socket. Like, and then we'll kick. I mean, it won't be a big problem. Stamina, stamina's getting a little low. All right, he's weak against sharp. Although all of my stuff is 100% to hit, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. You can just do strong attacks and then weak. I don't understand his face. I don't either. He's got 2 eyeballs? 2 of them? He's a monster. There it is. And he's a dead monster, too. As the vigil is near its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. Hell yeah! We got some hentai, we got the tentacles. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Well, we have to sacrifice the gas. Where are we? No, can't do that one. We can explore the mansion. I feel like I sacrificed the guest last time. I can't remember. Let's explore. No, we have to sacrifice the guest. We don't have a choice. An unseen force leads your hand. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Well, it had to be done. Can we explore now? Nope. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid! A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. If I had $1 for every time that happened. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. If I had $1 for every time that happened. Continue. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who was cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. We beat it. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you've left behind. Okay, ending C. I don't think that's the ending that we needed. Man, our holes are still spreading. Ew. Okay, the old god stirs. Friendly dog disappeared last night. Fuck! You have to find a new place to buy equipment. That's not good, man. The shop is closed. We can't get doggo. Man. All right, take the key. God, man, I do not feel good right now, man. I swear to God, I woke up sick. I feel like I woke up sick. I'm just like, shit, man. I do not want to be sick. I mean, now would be the best time with which to be sick, because now that I no longer own a business, I could be sick and take time to convalesce, but this is like the first week in which, you know, me and Karis have been able to get stuff done and, you know, start hammering out a new schedule and things we want to do, and I'm just like, God. It would make sense, though, because usually, like, right before I get sick, like, I can tell right before I get sick, I get really, really depressed, like right before. And I did wake up this morning very depressed. If you guys saw the test stream. Pfizer, your body is adapting to fresh air, not Florida air. There are a lot of trees here. There are a lot of trees here. There's a lot of topiary and foliage. 2B used to be the most outstanding classes of the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. I feel like those are contradictory. Now, she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. Nice, nice. Karison! What time were you planning on streaming, baby? What time were you planning on streaming? For those who are unaware, our stream manager, the lovely and illustrious Karison 4, said that she plans on streaming today. So I'm trying to shout her out. That way you guys know. You guys can go hang out in her stream. Because she's been chomping at the bit to stream lately. And she didn't get a chance to the other day because she had to do 28 hours of continuing education modules. 2:46 p.m. All right, there it is, boys. At 2:46 p.m. EST, Karison is gonna stream. Are you gonna stream Fears to Fathom, or are you gonna do a different game? Like plus or minus 14 minutes. Okay, that works. Vicer, she's pretty cool too, I guess. York does 9-hour streams though, so he's my favorite. York is a marathon man. Like I give it to York because I'm like, holy shit, man. York did. Can we give York a shout out? I don't know if we shouted out York, but if we haven't, it's time to. Thank you, baby. Everybody go follow York by all means. York's fantastic. He did a 9-hour The Wolf Among Us stream. I was riveted the entire time. York has a really good way of streaming. The way he streams is, he's not like me. He's not like a motor mouth, like every 10 seconds. Like he just plays the game and you watch him and listen to him react to the game. And York is brutally hilarious. Very creative guy. Following a rumor, you visited the house of the schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. Okay. We don't have to do the side quest because we've got all the endings, so we're just gonna travel to the apartments. We'll check out our neighbor. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? Well, I got the good kush. Brother, sister. That is a girl. Investigate apartments. Vicey. York puts in post-production work specifically for a game and then plays that game once. Yeah, he does. His transitions, his be right back screens, fucking masterful, man. There was a point where me and Karison, we were looking at it. I was under the influence of peppercorns. Karison had module brain, and we were just like, did York make all these graphics? And in reality, he just overlaid his stuff on top of the game. You know, we were just like, holy shit, York's a pro. A woman jumps out of the apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head starts spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. We can calm her down or check the bathroom. We'll check the bathroom. Fuck, we don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you weak. It doesn't make me weak. It doesn't make me weak, not at all. Fears today, gotta finish them? Hell yeah, baby. Ah, awesome. You'll be the first one to test out the second monitor. I can't wait to see that. Like, cause I know not having a second monitor has been driving you insane. Very, very much, you know? Like, I haven't played a full screen game yet, so I haven't been able to actually test it, because this game, here, I'll show you guys. This game, you know, I can play all on one window. So, you know, I'm just looking at Streamlabs, reading chat from the side, and then all of this, you know? Like, so I haven't actually even gotten to use the second monitor. But I'm glad you'll get to use it today, baby. It's fantastic. Right, sits in her bedroom, bloodstained uniform, dead rat lying in her hands, asks why she killed it. She just grins. The vermin control, you know? You can't be having rats hanging out in your house. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom, though? +2 funds, -1 reason. We got a lot of funds. We can't go to the doggo shop. Is there anywhere else that we can go? We can go to the police station. Don't really need to, though. Fuck the police. We go to the pharmacy. Let's heal some of these injuries that we got. We got 3 injuries. Let's see if we can go heal them real quick. Costumed injury. Yeah, heal injuries. You still have some time for your ass to the office. Corridor 1. Nurse walks past you and enter the morgue. Morgue store is closed. Take the elevator. What are you doing here? Check out patient room. Shouldn't bother the recovering patients. All right, reception room. Doctor's office. Finally asked to, how can I help you today? Badly bleeding sucks. Chance of losing 1 stamina? Definitely. Treatment, 1 funds. We got money. Holes? Oh, I guess it's a curse. We can't do anything to that. Broken jaw? That's an injury. It's a minor injury. Cool. Badly bruised, -1 strength till the end of the current mystery. Shit. Even when we heal, the game is plotting against us, you know? Oh, we can get rid of this and get 20 experience, though. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Cool. Nice. Nice. All right, we're close to getting another level, too. Another lead. The former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets you no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. Chittering? Chittering? Oh man, I do not feel good. Walking through the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. 2 menacing looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Why, yes I do. We knew it. The prophecies were true. The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their masks. We apologize for this, master. Oh, we got 2 more allies, but 7% doom. We got a group with us now, guys. Yuichi doubles your available funds if we let him go. I know all the loopholes. I don't like the way the villagers look. You were just wearing a mask, brother. Kazumi, cheaper treatment and surgery options. I can patch that up. Well, hell yeah. Where were you a minute ago? Should we be wearing masks? Looks like everyone else is. I mean, in today's post-COVID world, I think you can. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. Okay. Is there anything we can do to take curses off? What's the monument? Lower doom for a price? Well, what's the price? Let's check it out. Forgotten by everyone, the outer entity waits patiently for those who need it. Bargaining with an outer entity is a risky thing, but maybe it can postpone the approaching doom. Give your most cherished memories. -2 to reason. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, if we don't give a sacrifice, it angers the outer entity. Okay, well, let's give them the reason. Okay, I didn't see how much that went down, but that's fine. Hardware shop, maybe? I don't know, we got everything that we kind of need. We're good in that regard. I was trying to see if there's a witch's tree. What does that do? It gives you a various bonus, but you get a curse. Shit, I don't want that. No, I guess I don't have any place open where I can actually get rid of my curses. Okay, no big deal. I will be fine. 65 Doom, 66 Doom, and this is the last one. We just gotta go to the lighthouse. I think we're on track to beating this run. As a part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. Nice to reason. Shit, man. You find him in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is with this whole summoning that he speaks of between his sobs? Your guess is as good as mine, brother. As good as mine, you know? Nice, we got a level. We're gonna level up before we choose anything. Dexterity is high, charisma is high, discipline, that would be pretty good, actually. Stamina, we do need more stamina. So we'll do that, and we'll just boost stamina, because our other than strength, everything is pretty good. All right, we're doing better. We're doing better. We're getting better. You look healthy. Would you be so kind and help the community? I will donate the blood. Success. You feel like they took more blood than they should. You feel weak, but fulfilled, knowing you are helping. -2 to stamina, more doom. Oh, no, minus doom, okay. Even better. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Okay, we're gonna investigate the school. I mean, we could. We don't need any allies. We got a lot of allies. Look at this. Look how we're running 5 people deep here. This door shouldn't be here. It shouldn't lead to anywhere, but more importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Enter! Slowly, you enter the unknown. Where are we? Lost in time and space. You drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Well, I feel like there's only one option here, boys. I am dating and cohabitating with an Egyptian. We have to move towards the pyramid. I mean, that's basically what we did to get to this point, you know? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, success. The frozen guard corpses standing on eternal guard duty find you worthy. Zeta, huh? Vicer, wait, Karazhan's Egyptian? Whoa, that's right. When she plays the Balatro, she always gets the Eye of Horus, you know? The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. +30 to experience, -3 to reason. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. By the way, Karazhan, I did that voucher last night, the Eye of Horus. It's actually really good. It makes the run way easier. Reduces your hand size, but that's not a big deal. We have Frostbite, -2 to strength. Ooh, man, our strength is not doing so good. Nice, good to know. The faint chanting doesn't stop and no one enters or leaves the building. Vicer, nah, I get it. My grandma loves solitaire too. Karazhan, dang, I must have fallen asleep really early. Well, you did, actually, yeah. You fell asleep right at like 9:30? No, it was like 8:45. It was funny because Karazhan was like, hey, can we watch some TV? And I'm like, yeah, not a problem. Let me get the PlayStation hooked up to the router. By the time I had the PlayStation hooked to the router, she was already like heavy breathing, snoring. And I was like, well, that was quick. I was like, I knew once she got cozy and bundled in, tucked in, she wasn't staying awake. Zeta, I call it going back in time. It's true. It's true. It does make everything easier. Like, Karazhan, first day of work, tuckered me out. I had a feeling. I mean, you were up at 5:30, so anytime you're up at 5:30, man, it's just like me back in Florida when I would wake up in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. Like, as soon as I got to the point where I was laying down, I just fell asleep. Just fall asleep. Oh, you do PS? Shoot. PS, what's PS? PlayStation? Yeah, I do. I do PlayStation. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. -2 to reason. Oh man, our reason. Ooh, do gain a spell. Canap the ritual. When your allies die, a random stack gets increased by 1. Cost 2 reason. We might forget it to get the reason if we come down to it. It might be the case. You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. We're going in. You sneak in through a window and skulk across shadowy corridors. All of the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to a chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. Oh, you spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach. Don't be making fun of this man's Michelob Ultra workout regimen. It's not nice. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Why would I probe it? If you guys saw a teacher nailed to a chalkboard, would you start giving it Buddha belly rubs? I wouldn't. Prepare for combat. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. It's Colin Robinson. Yep, gore-covered student. Okay, -1 the stamina. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. We'll go ahead. Lol, I got you there, huh? I got you. The Techie Rob, you don't routinely probe odd bulges? Weirdo. I know, for real. Like, you know, it's hard to resist the tumescence, you know? It's hard. Literally. It's tumescent. We're gonna flash it. And then our strength, is our strength? That's still not that bad. We'll do a strong attack. That's fine. Launch it. Slash? Okay, they're weak against this. No special skill. How does she end up in the teacher's stomach? Well, when a man loves a woman very much, Harrison, best not to probe unless you're double gloved. I agree. I agree. Always wrap it up twice, you know? We'll do strong attacks. That's all we really need to do, to be honest with you. Dead. D-E-D, dead. Love to see it. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed. Harrison, I meant for general surgery, but that too. That too. I'm so pleased and enthralled that I did not have to wrap it up for Harrison. She's a clean woman. Speaking of, it don't look like that. Harrison, don't take the two are unconnected. Those are independent statements. This is very vagina dentata, though. You can tell. Look at it. Knowledge is power. That's right. Shiakawa School, all doom damage. Oof, that's gonna be rough. We can attack the teacher. Maybe if you defeat them, the horror will end. We'll attack the teacher. Actually, hold on. We'll do an assessment, and then we'll attack the teacher. Launch it. Okay, 7 damage is pretty good. School building has become a portal to the unknown place. Close it before it's too late. Harrison, always assess. Always. I mean, when you got a giant school entrance turned into a labia, you should assess the situation. Just a little bit. I mean, we're just gonna attack the teacher. That's all we can do, because it's corporeal. No, it's so massive, this attack won't cause any damage, so we have to attack the teacher. I don't, yeah, 2 more. Okay, 2 more. That should do it. But bing, we beat up the school. Very cool. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal, dragging the children with her. You know. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour them all before the connection shuts. The children will no longer harm anyone, but their parents will weep for them. Will they, though? Will they? In this economy, they might be relieved. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Got a new level. Hell yeah. Charisma, we're good on charisma. Dexterity it's also high. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. We could just re-roll, because our doom is pretty good, and we're done with all of our mysteries. We just got to go to the lighthouse. So we re-rolled. I think it just gave us this one. 1 to luck. I mean, I don't think luck is registered anywhere, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We need reason. There it is. There it is. Nice. We got the old god stirs. Preparing for the worst. People are stocking up on everything, make it harder for you to find what you want. You guys remember when we went through like a toilet paper shortage? People were freaking out right at the beginning of COVID. You couldn't get toilet paper anywhere. It's just so weird. Like, that's what people went to, you know? Vicer, that school isn't hurting anyone anymore. You know, we gotta do some petty vandalism wherever we can. Okay, we take the key. We got all the keys, boys. I know it says we need 1 more, but this is skeptic route, so you only need 5 or 4. You only need 4. We're gonna take a bath. We do have a bottle of water. Can we use the bottle of water for stamina? Yeah, we could use it right now, and then refill it. Hell yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, boys. Pro gamer. Pro gamer. We'll take reason, because it seems like reason's getting the shit beat out of it, you know? There it is. And I think we go to the lighthouse. Right? Yeah, I think we did everything. Yep. We did the mysteries. Lighthouse we go. Oh, the music slowed down. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Okay, we're entering. You need 5 keys. Well, one is already unlocked, see, so. Open it, open it, open it, open it. Here we go, boys. We're at the end game. End game. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Yeah, probably. Probably. We're gonna rest a little bit because we can afford it. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. We'll do one more. I hope to God we don't fight an enemy that gives us doom. Otherwise, this run is fucked. All right, chat, you guys are going to have to remember for me because they ask you about certain things in the run, and I can never remember them. Following the winding staircase, stopped by a metal gate. Tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. I feel like that's probably not the best solution. We'll grab them. Passed. Nice. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. Yeah, that would be a better option, you know? You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. As one does. Uh-oh. Climbing up the winding staircase, stopped by a masked man wearing expensive... Oh, shit. This is not one... The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Ooh, Takashi-san, and he's doomed. That's not good. That's not good. Remember what I said? We're gonna blind him. Remember what I said about getting enemies with doom? Bad, bad, bad. 100% though. Hold on, can we do a strong attack? Yeah, we can. Okay, we're gonna do a strong attack. Fuck that. Okay, 7 damage. We dodged the attack. Nice. No special skill. One of the conspirators trying to awaken the old gods. We gotta take them out, boys. We gotta take them out. We're just gonna do strong attacks. And a kick? No, we can't do a kick. That's fine. Okay, just one more. Nah, that's fine. We're fine. We're good. Press X to win. All right, moving on. Oh God, my body does not feel good. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought, but there's something wrong. You can't precisely say what. The second enemy that we fought. Second enemy. Okay, it wasn't Shiro-san. Definitely wasn't Shiro-san. I think Aspiring Model was the first enemy that we fought. So it's either Kabuki Killer or Anatomy Horror. Ah, shit, man. I don't remember. Anatomy Horror, I think that's the one that Viceroy was like, what's up with this guy's face, his eye? And I think that was later in the run, so I don't think it's Anatomy Horror. I'm gonna go with Kabuki Killer. Fuck. Wrong. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The photo suddenly disappears, so does the door, allowing you to continue. Boys, our doom, it's too high. It's too high. We still got 3 more floors. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Continue climbing. That's fine. -3 reason, we'll be all right. You decide to brave the veil. You finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Gonna continue climbing. Following the winding staircase, find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. All right, find a switch. No, you managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Okay, very good. Very good. I think we're gonna make it, boys. Oh no. Oh no. The second mystery we investigated. Okay. The first one was the bizarre Bruit. Nightmare News of the Noisy Nails. Tragic Tale of Thaumaturgy. Vigil was the third one. I think it was Noisy Nails. Yep. Bada bing. Gate opens. We made it. We did it. We beat the run. Well, thank you. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Well, thank you, Rob. Redeem the singing bowl. Well, thank you, York. You guys are unused to seeing me actually beat games on stream, you know? It never happens. And we've reset. Bada bing. Well, hell yeah, guys. You are safe for now. Managed to solve 4 mysteries, solve 2 new events, encounter 10 new enemies. Was there 10 new enemies? Oh, my voice is starting to give out too. All right, there it is, boys. We did the run. Guys, I know I said I'm gonna do 2 runs. I'm not gonna do 2 runs. I feel like shit. I do not feel good. So, I'm just gonna do a short stream today. I'm just gonna do a little baby stream. I'm gonna find someone to raid out to real quick. I'm not feeling so great, so I'm gonna give it to the singing bowl. Didn't heal him. It did not at all. Did not heal me whatsoever. Oh, Hysteric Moon. That's who I was talking about earlier, Rob. Like just some rando retro streamer, you know, like, and turned out you have a connection with them too. So I was hanging out with him yesterday, or them. I don't mean to misgender them. Like, oh God, I don't know their pronouns. I didn't ask. So don't. Moon's great. My other tab. All right, there it is, brother. There it is. Well, we'll drop Hysteric Moon a raid. We'll give it to them. Let's see here. Hysteric. Oh, don't stress it. Moon's he him. Okay, very good. I was deep in the editing process, and so I was just like, Lord. But hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We'll give it to Moon. I just has sent you a shared ban request. What? A shared ban request. What is that? I'll talk to Karison in just a second. I'll explain that later. Okay. Thanks for stream. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you this morning. Like, I was just popping in. I just want to do a short little stream, a short little therapy stream, do a little run here. I know I can play World of Horror in like an hour and a half and get in and get out, so like I didn't expect you guys to show up and hang out with me this morning, so I'm really appreciative that you guys did. Like, I love each and every one of you. Take it, Rob. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you, brother. Hell yeah. I'm glad you hung out with me. Like, Vicer, good job today. Feel better. I'm gonna try to. I got an OTL on Thursday. We're doing OTL on Thursday, boys. Thursday evening, 6 or 7 p.m. EST. We're gonna do what is it? Sega Genesis games. We're gonna do Blades of Vengeance, Earthworm Jim, Earthworm James 2, and 2 other games that I can't remember because my head is filled with cotton webs. So by all means, guys, come join the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, come hang out with me on the Discord. Cotton webs, yeah, exactly. All right, guys, I love each and every one of you. Come to Karison's stream later today. Thank you very much, or whatever.